Hey, Sagittarius, intuitive soul coach here with your June 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Sagittarius, I'm getting a name right away here, and the name is Tia. Tia. So if that is your name, please take it as it resonates. There certainly could be a special message here for you. So wow, Sagittarius, some of you have really been diving into your career, diving into maybe knowledge, learning, because you have the book card showing up in the recent past. This can be paperwork, contracts, learning as you go. I am getting there may have been a new business contract. Some of you could have been dealing with taxes or financial paperwork. Maybe you were seeking out a loan or looking to increase your wealth, and you may have been speaking to a financial advisor. For others of you, you could certainly be writing. This is writing more, journaling more. Maybe you're writing a memoir or a book, taking a class online or at your local college. This is about education as well as law and order. For some of you, you may certainly be studying up on legalities or the legal requirements to maybe gain a business, or what you need to do that's legal and profitable for your business or for your career. You could certainly be a lawyer or in the justice system as well, where you may be an administrative or an assistant here. So there could be some filing or paperwork that was recently done. So I like this energy because there's something also about you turning the page, the next chapter of what your career looks like. So for a lot of you, you could have recently had an exam, or you had to take some sort of a test, or there was a requirement, and it could have been a legal requirement as well, but there may have been a requirement for you to hit that next tier or that next level. Now, I'm also getting, this is specific here, you may be traveling or planning a trip or a vacation, or maybe this is where you're from, but I'm getting the energy of Bali. Please take that as it resonates. Now, in the month of June, I love the gift showing up. This is always a blessing. When the gift shows up, this is about giving and receiving, reciprocity, equal give and take. There could be a sudden windfall, and it may have to do with the justice system, or some money owed to you, or if there was a legal situation that you've been battling. This could certainly be coming in because you do have the law card showing up. Now, for others of you, this is about financial support. There certainly could be a surprise at work. You may be taking a vacation, or you could also be going on a business trip, a business convention. I also sense that there could be a little bit of a bonus or a new opportunity coming in with whatever it is you do. You may be an entrepreneur, and you may be getting a little bit of a tip. I also see here that someone may work with needle, yarn, sewing machine, thread, whether this is quilting, whether it's making clothes. This could be patching things up. I mean, that could be symbolic as well for patching the financial setbacks or struggles that you've dealt with. Now, I really love this gift. I'm getting another meaning here, and this could be your spiritual gifts as well. A lot of you are really diving into the spiritual side of who you are, that on a soul level. Is your soul purpose aligning with what you're doing in the physical earthly realm? And if not, this is something you're really getting into alignment, and you're saying, what do I need to do to make this happen? And that may be a sudden windfall that shows up. It could be divine intervention. It may be that grant that you've applied for, or some sort of aid coming in that helps you move forward on your career path. So I really love this showing up. Now, Sagittarius, we also have the candle card, and this is in the near future. This is all about ambition, taking action. It is about manifesting more money through your hustle. Now, sometimes the word hustle gets a bad rap. I don't sense that this is the type of hustle that's going to leave you feeling worn out, burnt out like the Energizer Bunny, right? This is the type of hustle that you're excited to stay consistent, to follow through with your creative endeavors, your business plan, your career goals. This is about you being full of momentum and energy to do something that brings your heart and your soul excitement. So really positive energy coming in. Now, if you are looking to jump through the ranks in your career, this is all about visibility, management. Some of you, you may work in the athletic industry as well. Maybe you are a broadcaster, maybe you have a podcast. This could be wellness, yoga, anything of that nature. I mean, maybe you're taking a yoga retreat in Bali. There's a positive shift coming in here for you, and it's because you've been learning, you've been educating yourself, been doing the research as well. I feel like a lot of you have been looking into additional options. It could be a move, it could be new jobs, or just finding ways to enhance and increase your wealth. So let's dive in here, Sagittarius, to your main energy. What is going on for Sag in the month of June 2023? What do we have for Sagittarius, please? All right, we have the Hermit. Excuse me. This is some deep soul searching. This makes sense. A lot of you are knee deep in some personal and self-development. You may be taking a course or a class. Again, I keep getting this energy of a spiritual, could be a spiritual retreat or a wellness place that's going to help you really tune in. I mean, this could also be ayahuasca. It could be that you are connecting with other like-minded individuals that help you on your journey towards your soul's path. This Hermit energy is very wise. He's a wise sage. This is about you seeking counsel from wise ones. And this could also be you, Sagittarius, where either you're the one seeking counsel or you are the counsel, and other people are looking to you for support, for guidance, for wise words of wisdom. And I feel like you have the experience, you have the knowledge, and you have the intuition to tell them, how to move forward on their path, or to help them, not necessarily tell them, but to help them open themselves up to their own soul's journey. So this is really amazing. This is about you needing a little bit of time, maybe by yourself, or if you have spent a lot of time by yourself, this could be the month that you get out of your Hermit energy here. If you've been in a little bit of a hibernation period, June could be the month where you come out of the cave and head towards soul tribe, head towards more creativity, more endeavors that bring you happiness and joy. I also see here that you may be camping, getting out in nature, hiking, traveling, because I'm seeing here, okay, they're giving me, is that Fuji? Or it could be Fiji or Fiji. Now, I feel like this is either a place, or maybe some of you have a Fiji water in front of you right now. Is that Fiji water? But I'm getting that energy coming in as well. So please take it as it resonates. This is all about you having the necessary time and space for you not to be influenced by external noise or other people. This is about you coming to your own center, Sagittarius, and this is a really beautiful place to be, but you don't want to stay there too long. Now, some of you, there's definitely some sort of spiritual retreat journey, or just a little bit of a time for you to really reflect and go inward with the Hermit. Let's clarify, what's this Hermit all about? There could also be a book that really inspires you. If you are not the one writing this book, this could be, nonfiction or fiction. It could be a new age, a self-help book as well. But a lot of you are feeling highly inspired, and it could even be something you're listening to, a podcast or an audio book. But it inspires you to take action and to tune into your own gifts. 10 of inspiration. This is the 10 of wands, endings bringing in new beginnings. So if you were carrying some heavy loads, if you were taking on too much, this is the month for you to release some of those priorities or some of those balls that you had juggling in the air. I feel like if it's not a priority, if it's not an investment of your time, your money, your energy and effort into something that's going to enhance, grow, or be beneficial to your body, mind, and soul, you're releasing. So Sagittarius, 10 of wands is bringing in others to help you out or lighten the load, or you could be this person to others. Now, sometimes this 10 of inspiration, aka 10 of wands, can be that Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It personality. Now, yes, it's wonderful if you're a healer or a humanitarian and you've been called to be of service, to be a healer to others, but make sure that you are not taking on other people's stuff physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, because that can be a heavy burden and it's not your burden to take on. You can be a healer, you can be a help, but you don't have to take on other people's energies. So that could be a challenge for you this month, but let's take a look at what that challenge is precisely for you. What do we have here? I mean, some of you may need to take a little bit of that downtime to get grounded, connect with your truth, your soul, get out in nature, because you are highly empathic, Sagittarius. You may be highly intuitive and you do take on other people's stuff at times. So that's why this month is important for you to get back to you, is what I see here, getting back to you. Now, 5 of Pentacles is the challenge, trimming down lifestyle for a while, because at times you may give, but don't always replenish your own cup. And that's exactly what we just talked about. 5s can be about change. They can be about travel, obstacles you're overcoming, because you have the gifts, you have that brilliance within you. You're reigniting that spark and that fire within you. I mean, you are a fire sign. So when this 5 of Pentacles shows up as the challenge, this is about you taking a look at your finances, taking a look at your wealth, your energetic wealth. And it's interesting because I just said this in another reading. It may have been Libra's reading as well. But when we look at our energetic wealth, like an algorithm, right? Whatever it is, let's say you're talking about, you know, a show that you would like to watch on Netflix, or one that you're watching about, and then all of a sudden you see the show pop up in advertisements all over your social media because it's something that your phone, your algorithm heard, or maybe you typed in. Take a look at that energetic algorithm and make sure it's fulfilling you. Make sure it's jiving with the energy you want to see, right? Because I feel like this is you not being left out in the cold. And it may have felt like you were left out in the cold at times. It could have felt like you were giving 110%, but you weren't seeing the investment paying off. I sense that that's about to change here, because you're manifesting money and you have this high visibility, this rank that's coming in. So focus on the light. You can see here that in the background, that church door is open. There is a light illuminating from the window, but neither one of these two can see it because their backs are turned. They feel like they'll be left out in the cold, but there's actually an opportunity inviting them in if they seek it, if they so choose. They have free will to choose. Don't let pride get in the way. Don't let limiting beliefs get in the way, or the mentality that you have to go it alone, because you have this hermit energy. Yes, it's important to take time to reassess and reevaluate, do a little bit of soul searching, but try not to stay in this energy of hermit forever, because that can be a lonely ride. That can be, at times it feels like we're withdrawing. So the challenge for you is to know that there's help available, that there's resources around you, that there's abundance all around you, right? It's shining right there on you. And I feel like there's this gift, this windfall, this generosity, because typically the 5 of Pentacles, it at times can be, about a generous act coming your way as well after a time of a financial setback or struggle. So that's the challenge for you. Let's clarify this challenge, Sagittarius. A lot of you just want a little bit of a break. You want a little bit of recognition for your hard work. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? We just want to feel connected. We want to feel like we're making a difference. There it is. Ace of Voices, Ace of Swords. This is about clearing up any miscommunication. This is about you asking for what it is that you're worth. If you are underpaid, and overworking, this is a time to speak up. And if they are not willing to value you or offer you more pay, then it's time to look elsewhere. If you are in a business and you feel like you're putting in hours upon hours into your business, but you're not necessarily attracting the right type of people, take a look and see, is there a new target market? Is there something within my energy, a belief or a subconscious shift that I need to upgrade to bring in the right people, right? Because this is all about clearing up any of that indecision, miscommunications, and coming up with a solution through not just logic and reasoning, but having the clarity by going within as well. So this is a perfect month to clear up anything and to start something fresh, right? The 1st of June through the 19th is a very powerful time. We don't have any retrogrades. We don't have any huge shifts going on in the planets. So I feel like this is the perfect time to renew and refresh your energy so you can come back with a renewed spark. If you felt burnt out or unmotivated, this is time for you to really put yourself out there. Let's dive into the deep past. What is below you? What's the foundation here for Sagittarius, please? 9 of Cups. So some of you, you've been deeply manifesting. So you are doing the work. And we talk about that with the books card here as well. This is about learning as you go, taking a class, education. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is all about you securing a new job or a promotion. But I do feel that some of you beautiful Sagittarians, you may have at times wanted to give up, or it just felt really hard to get to that end prize or end goal or that new beginning. This is something that you have built in within you. This is built in within your soul, is to achieve success. As long as it's aligned with your inner truth, you can manifest it in your outer world. When this 9 of Cups shows up, this is about feeling content and feeling good. It's emotional fulfillment. So when it comes to your career, it must fulfill you emotionally, because if it doesn't here, okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing that a lot of you are heading in a direction, or you were already on a career path that you chose because it is fulfilling to your soul. But then there may have been a pause, a break, or maybe it was due to COVID, or there could have been a collapse, whether it was a collapse in a business or a career here. And it may have thrown you for a loop. It may have thrown you off track, but you're getting back on track here. And I feel like this is the gift coming in. This is a rewarding and fulfilling career. This is what you have built in. This is something you will strive and achieve. Whatever your wishes, goals, and dreams are, Sagittarius, you have everything you need to manifest them into your reality. I'm getting magician energy here, really strong. Let's take a look and clarify. Excuse me. Let's clarify the 9 of Cups. The Death card. A lot of you have had to undergo a major transformational shift. Some of you have even dealt with the loss of a loved one, the loss of a job, the loss of a family member or friend, and it may have affected a new beginning that you wanted to have, or something was prolonged here for you with this Ace of Pentacles. But the good news is you're getting your mojo back. Queen of Wands. This is your energy here, Sag. So the Queen of Wands, she is bold. She's fierce. She's powerful. When she walks into a room, her energy is glowing, and she emits these vibes of inspiration. She lives her best life, and she inspires others to live theirs. This is what you do. This is who you are. So regardless, excuse me, of not knowing how something is going to work out with this moon, trust your intuition. If you have any illusions that are based on fear or negativity, this is the time for you to shatter through them, because you're undergoing a major awakening, judgment. You've gone through an awakening in the past because of something that maybe was difficult. When the Death card shows up, we don't get to the other side of a situation because it's all been roses and unicorns, right? Typically it's a tower. Typically it's something that happens that was difficult for you. But now you're coming to a place of more stability. 4 of Wands. So there could have been a move. There could have been a shakeup. I'm also seeing here that someone had a home left to them, or it could have been in a will, or someone had to take over the home of a loved one. Please take that as it resonates. All right, let's take a look here at the recent past. What's going on in the past for you, Sagittarius? What do we have for Sag in the recent past? What's going on with this book energy? This could be a new business contract that you've looked over, or it could be a new place of employment that you put your resume out for, or you're just learning how to enhance and grow your business by taking that online class. 10 of Wands again. So we're seeing that show up twice. So it's confirmation that you're still carrying some of the heavy burdens. I'm getting some of you, this is, it is credit card. It could be debt. Thank you, Spirit. They're giving me debt. So for you in the past, you may have been carrying a lot of debt, but I feel like a lot of you are coming either close to paying off some sort of debt. Now, some of you, hold on a second. Some of you are saying, Melissa, I'm, 30,000 in debt. I'm 80,000. I'm 200,000, whatever it is here. However, this doesn't mean that, it could be eradicated. I feel for some of you, yeah, you only have maybe a couple thousand or even a couple hundred to pay off something here. But this can also be where you're finding solutions with that Ace of Swords to pay off any debt, to find solutions to pay off debt. I'm also getting retirement. So you have taken on too much in the past and you are feeling burnt out, because this doesn't just have to be financial debt. This can be emotional debt as well. Just feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders at times, Sagittarius. So the good news is there's financial windfall showing up. There's financial support. There's emotional support and physical support. And you haven't felt this, I feel, in a little while, but because you've been doing your research, you've been doing your due diligence, there's something showing up here, because as they say, you take one step towards the gods, they're going to take 10 steps towards you. And that's what you see happening here. Let's get to the good juiciness of your reading. What are you manifesting? What's the potential? What is currently in your headspace? How are you using your brilliant mind at this time? What do we have here for Sagittarius, please? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Whoa. All right. We have a few cards. We're going to use them all here. How would you like them? Thank you. Okay. We have, I love it. There's the Fool. There's that new beginning. Remember what we said with the 10 of Wands showing up? The 10 of Wands is all about endings bringing in new beginnings. So there is a brand new opportunity. Not only are you turning the page, you are getting a whole damn new book, right? This is all about something brand new coming in. So not even writing a new chapter, you're writing a new life, a new story. The Fool is about a new job. It's about spending wisely. Yeah, you may not be sure, Sagittarius, the outcome of a situation or how the journey is going to go or what that goal is when it's going to be achieved or reached. But if you stay true to your heart, because you can see his trusty, loyal friend there, if you stay true to yourself, you will be protected. He has the umbrella that is going to shield him from the storm or the challenges or whatever shows up here. So you can trust that you can take this leap of faith and head towards a brand new beginning here. Yep, this is definitely deepening your sense of trust, being able to have the fresh start that you've been seeking here, taking a chance, embracing the unknown. There could be a little bit of spontaneity coming in here as well. That idea that you've thought of, go for it. If you wanted to start your own sewing business, if you wanted to take the leap of faith and start a YouTube channel about how to do hair, whatever this is here for you, take that leap of faith and trust that if it's coming from a place of the soul, if it's coming from your soul truth and purpose, then you will be protected and divinely directed. I love this. This also has to do with your own spiritual gifts. Again here, so some of you could be using your intuition. This could be a gift of mediumship. It could be the gift of communication, travel, whatever your gifts are. We each have them. This is about you trusting that your gifts are going to help you, not just in the present, but down the road as well. Beautiful, powerful energy coming in here. We're going to clarify the Fool, see what this new beginning is all about, because this is you. This is what you are manifesting. You have the potential to bring this down to reality. Now, what you do with that is completely up to you. Let's see if you bring it down to reality. What's coming in here for Sag? King of Voices. Powerful. This is about you getting clear and taken something all the way. It's kind of a go big or go home card. King of Swords is the King of Voices, and the King of Swords, when he shows up, he's very intelligent, very logical. It's important to keep that heart open because you have the experience, you have the wisdom. When this King of Swords has an idea, he is going to go all the way, right? He's very knowledgeable. So that could be someone that helps you, King of Swords, Gemini energy, Libra, Aquarius. This can be someone that helps you take this leap of faith, and they may make more decisions that are based on rationality than emotion. So I do feel like there could be someone coming in here that's going to help you take this leap of faith. Now, are you going to take that leap of faith? It certainly looks like you are. You're bringing those dreams down to reality. You're manifesting because you have the Queen of Pentacles showing up in the near future. The Queen of Pentacles, she's one of my favorite queens because she's not only in tuned and aware and connected to the spiritual realm, she knows how to bring her ideas to life in the physical realm. When this Queen of Pentacles shows up, she's all about partnerships, helping others. She's very practical. She knows what she needs to do to embrace her abundance all around her. And other people enjoy the fruits of her labor as well. The Queen of Pentacles, she can be successful in a group environment or on her own. She can be resourceful as well. So she knows when to save, but also she may struggle early on in life with finding that balance between overspending and saving. I feel like you're coming to that place here, Sagittarius, where you're feeling more down to earth, more excited towards your financial future than maybe you have in quite some time. So for those of you that are wanting to, I feel like you could work in or you're dealing with an accountant, a financial advisor. You could also be working outdoors. There's something with an outdoor environment here for you. You may want to create something outdoors that you bring to the lives of others. I mean, maybe it has to do with, it could be Bach flower remedies, essential oils. It could be working in a greenhouse, a garden, planting. I am getting a very big green thumb. And it's interesting because I forgot to mention this in the very beginning of your reading. They're showing me a plant tipped over. So maybe you have a cat or you have an animal that recently tipped over a plant, or you spilled some soil or spilled some dirt. I mean, that could be something that's happened for you here, but it also could be symbolic for grounding your energy. And what better way to ground is to get your hands dirty or to get yourself in some dirt or the ground or the soil. And you can see the earth is showing up there beneath her sweater or her dress here, and that's a green energy, so very earthy. Some of you may be into green products as well. You may be thinking about starting a business where you are either recycling, doing a humanitarian work, or you may be wanting to leave the world a better place. So that's coming in for you as well. Take that leap of faith. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles showing up for Sagittarius. What do we have for Sag, please? There's that Death card. Yeah, you're undergoing a personal transformation and a radical shift in your world. The Death card is about a time of an ending, and you have tens showing up here a couple times with that 10 of wands. So tens are endings bringing a new beginning. So any sort of weight or heavy burden that you've carried, you're really coming close to financial gain, a lot closer than you think here. You're coming close to releasing things. So don't resist this change. Sometimes we stay in our comfort zone, and our comfort zone isn't necessarily comfortable. It's not necessarily healthy. So I feel here for you, you know that this needs to be released. You know it's time to spread your wings and take that leap of faith, whether it's moving across the country, whether it's starting a food truck that you can go traveling in, whether it is you leaving that job and heading towards retirement. This is something big for you, a big transition. Trust your heart and your soul to lead the way. All right, let's take a look at how you're feeling. This is all about you here. You're trying to keep it all together. You're trying to balance. Some of you are comparing apples to oranges, right? Do I move in this direction or do I stay in this direction? Do I go for that home or this home, this job or that job? Do I focus on this in my business or that? So this can definitely be weighing the pros and cons. If you are a list maker, Sagittarius, it may be the perfect time to set out a pros and cons list, because seeing it on paper, hence the book, seeing it on paper, it may bring out a clear image of what direction or path you should go. And I also read a long time ago, sometimes when this Two of Pentacles shows up, or it's even the Two of Swords, when we feel like we're blinded to a situation, or our hands are tied, we don't know which direction to go, we can flip a coin up in the air. And let's say you call tails, and tails is this job that you would love to take, and heads would be staying in the same position. And you flip that quarter up in the air and it lands on heads. How do you feel about the answer that you receive? Because that can give you insight and clarity as well about what your soul truly desires and the direction you want to go. So just interesting. You may want to try it out sometime. Two of Pentacles is juggling projects. It's all about collaborating, making something work for you. So maybe you work in the corporate world, but you're trying to juggle a business on the side. Maybe you're wanting to retire, but you still are doing something on the side to bring in income. This could be comparison shopping as well. Do I buy this home in this location or that home? Do I work for this business with lower pay or that business that has better benefits? So it's all about compromise here and negotiation. And if anyone has the gift of negotiation, I feel like you are good at it. That could be a gift that you have here as well. This is shared resources. If you have a partner, a business partner, or a spouse that can contribute to finances, this can help you out moving forward as well. Now, if some of you may be saying, oh, Melissa, I don't have that help, I don't have support, then there could be some sort of a financial windfall or financial support that's available to you if you do your research, okay? Whether it comes in the form of a grant or some sort of aid or financial help, whatever that may be for you, it's available. You have what it takes. You also see the infinity symbol in the background. And it's interesting that this is showing up because who was it? It may have been Glynis McCannis. She is the numerology queen. She's the numbers lady. She says that if you put an 8, because 8's a power number and it also represents the infinity symbol. If you put an 8 in your purse or in your wallet, it can draw in and attract abundance. So I feel it's kind of ironic here that we see the 8 showing up in the background. So some of you may benefit from creating an 8 and putting it in your purse, your checkbook, or your wallet, and carrying that around and seeing how that money starts to flow into your world as well. Numerology is a great thing. I use it all the time. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in your environment. What's going on in the world around you, Sag? What do we have for you? Who is an oracle card reader? Someone is either creating an oracle deck. Maybe you work with oracle cards. Maybe you're a tarot reader watching this as well. There could be something with astrology or numerology that you're learning at this time that could enhance or increase your business. So please take that as it resonates. Of course, you don't have to be an oracle card reader. It could just be something that you watch. Of course, hence you're watching this video. So if this is your business, if that is your line of work, oh no. See, a lot of excitement. Definitely enhance and increase the business here. So we don't need that many showing up, but I certainly sense that there could be a lot going on within your energy. I mean, you could be taking classes, you could be putting food on the table, or cooking dinner, making sure laundry's done, working a 9 to 5, and trying to juggle up your side hustle. So there could be a lot going on here for you, Sag. Let's just get one. What do we have here, please? Thank you, Spirit. All right. 9 of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling like you're doing it all here. So the good news is with this 9 of Swords, I like when things show up in our environment that we can see because it makes it a lot easier to deal with. So when you are seeing that there could be some sort of anxiety or when you're feeling drained, burnt out, or tired, if it's showing up around you, then it means that you're aware of it. It's not hidden. It's not subconscious. It's not something you have no clue about. Many of you know that this is something that's that's affecting you. So if there are sleepless nights, because I'm getting that some of you could have sleep apnea, you could be tossing and turning, maybe you're drinking too much caffeine past 3 p.m. and it's keeping you up, or maybe you're stressing about finances, money, and maybe you just have so many balls in the air you're trying to juggle. This is about, at times, feeling a little bit undervalued. And we talk about that because that's the challenge here, is feeling undervalued. This is about you being able to ask for that help and that support, whether it's you being able to just get something off your chest. And this could be done by maybe talking to a professional, a coach, a therapist, a mentor. It could be a good trusted friend, a family member. It could be you journaling as well. It could be you writing. I do sense that a lot of you used to do this in the past, but some of you haven't picked up a pen for quite some time. It may be time to do so, because that can be channeling energy where we don't suppress it and lodge it in the body. It can really help with stress management as well. The Nine of Swords showing up can also be about mental stress, obsessive thoughts, worry, fear, anxieties. It can be of despair. This is about you reaching out and finding solutions and finding ways to reignite that spark. And that's what you do have coming up in the near future. This could be other people around you feeling quite intense, and it may be affecting your energy as well. If you are a social worker, a healer, a doctor, a nurse, a therapist, a massage therapist, whatever this is here for you, you could be taking on other people's stress, right? That's the case for a lot of you. It could also be a spouse or someone that you live with that's just difficult at times, just maybe negative. Maybe they have the Debbie Downer type of personality, and it gets the best of us. It gets the best of all of us at times. But we sometimes can choose, right? We can choose who we work with, but at other times it's inevitable. We have to deal with these things, but you can protect your energy. You can put up that mental shield. You can ground yourself. You can meditate, work with crystals, uplift your energy by watching inspiring videos, listening to podcasts, things that bring you happiness and joy. If there's absolutely no way out of a situation, find solutions that you can deal with on your own. Let's take a look and clarify. Nine of Swords. Please seek medical professional help or guidance if you need to as well. I'm not a medical professional. All right. Or even legal advice. Let's take a look here. Ace of Cups, a new beginning being offered to you, one that's so much more enriching and fulfilling, beautiful. This is what you've been needing. This is the gift. It really is. Ace of Cups is a gift. It is all about the gift of love. It could be new connections coming in. It's a soul quenching renewal. And a lot of you Sagittarians are ready. Also, who has been belching or burping more, or maybe you felt like there was more air coming up? I know that's pretty strange. That's never come up in a reading, but Sagittarius, I am getting a belch. I never even used that word, but I feel like there could be some belching happening, knowing it's because your energy is shifting, and there's stuff that Spirit is reminding you, if there's a belch, that things are coming to the surface. It's time to get something off your chest or something out of the body, because it may be creating dis-ease. So please take that as it resonates. Let's take a look at the hopes and fears. What are Sagittarians' hopes and fears? Some of you may have also recently graduated, received a certification or a license, and now there may be a new beginning that's happening for you, but you may be stressing out about this new beginning. What if it doesn't pan out for me? What if I don't get clients? Please trust and know that everything takes time to build. You have everything you need to build up, but it's not a get rich quick. It doesn't happen overnight. Very rarely is there instant success. There's something here that's going to grow, and you're going to grow as well. You're going to grow to a place of independence. Nine of Pentacles is in the hope and fear position here. So this is all about you acquiring property, setting yourself up for retirement, or profiting on this new beginning that you are heading towards here. You're feeling content, whether again you work for yourself, whether you work for someone else. I feel like you have dreams and visions, and this is important for you to be able to stand on your own 2 feet instead of relying on others or paying off this debt here that I do see, whether it is financial debt or emotional debt. You're coming into a place of staying true to yourself. There's that trusty dog again. So on the Fool's journey, this dog is right beside you, and I feel like you are speaking your world into being, because you can see that she has the parrot there on her hand, and parrots, you know, they reflect back to you what it is you say. So pay attention to your words, Sagittarius, because our words create our reality. So speak your world into being. Be kind with yourself. Trust and love yourself so much that you can't help but be that lighthouse that attracts what it is that you seek. I love this. This is wonderful energy. Let's take a look at your final outcome. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Final outcome, please. June 2023, career, finances, abundance, and wealth. Final outcome, Sagittarius. Ace of Swords. You're seeing it twice in your reading. This is clearing miscommunications and any indecisiveness. It is finding solutions through logic or through your brilliant mind, because you're using your mind wisely this month. Instead of that mind getting the best of you with the Nine of Swords, you're saying, I'm cutting away that anxiety. I'm cutting away what no longer serves me, what is hindering me or sabotaging my success. Ace of Swords shows up, and this is a new sense of inspiration. It's possibly a new job, but you're gaining the clarity needed. And that's what this is all about, right? The candle is all about being able to see things clear. It's about visibility. It's about putting yourself in the limelight. And that's what this Ace of Swords is presenting. Major breakthrough coming in here for you. I love this. You're rising above adversity. This is all about you healing financial woes, setbacks, struggles, and challenges, and coming up with a clear game plan and sticking to it here. Hence the King of Swords showing up in your reading. What a powerhouse here, Sag. You have the power. There are some big changes coming in, but everything that shows up is sometimes a loophole. Or, it seems like you hit a pothole at times on your journey. You're going to be able to get through just fine. Now let's take a look at the wisdom of the Oracle and see what messages are coming in for you. As I said, messages. I kid you not. Look at the card that shows up. I said messages, and I looked over and seen the word message. So there is absolutely some sort of gift, sudden windfall, receiving generosity, support, an email, a call, a work surprise, something showing up here that's going to be like that stork bringing you news. And it could be on the telephone as well, because you do have the telephone, but this is going to bring in good, abundant news. So you're going to have clarity finally. If you've applied for that job 2 months ago and you haven't heard back, well, ring, ring, ring. Pick up, Sagittarius, because you have some news coming in for you this month. All right, this is all about communication, an oracle, a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, but it's pointing the way to your highest good. And the message for you is this. You are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes we lose faith, right? We pray, we work with the law of attraction, we do all the necessary work, and we still stay stuck, right? We're thinking, well, what the heck? I've been doing the work. Why isn't it showing up? Am I left all alone out in the cold, right? Hence the challenge. Does Spirit hear me? Is there a universe that's out there supporting me? Or am I in this karmic cycle of negativity, right? This is saying that Spirit hears your prayers and that they're being answered here this month. And sometimes we go through these divine timing, right? Sometimes our timing, our ego's timing is different than divine timing, but things are working out behind the scenes here for you, and you can expect a favorable call. All right, let's get a few messages from your spirit animal guides. And at this time, Sag, I just ask if you can take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Close your eyes ever so lightly. and tune into that third eye center, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that's visited through your dreams. It could be a pet that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, or one that you currently have at home. There is no right or wrong answer, Sagittarius. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that giveaway. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, I love your animals. It goes hand in hand with everything we've talked about. Now, some of you may have birthdays on the 27th, the 9th, the 16th, or the 18th. Now we have here Fox Spirit, think on your feet. There's where that brilliant mind comes in, that King of Swords energy, the Ace of Swords, because there's going to be opportunities, and it's going to be important that you use your mind wisely, because sometimes that mind can destruct. It can sabotage our success. It can play games with us and say, well, maybe you shouldn't do that. Well, what if the heart really wants you to, or the soul does? Think on your feet in a brilliant, genius, wise way. So Fox Spirit. Next, we have Brown Bear. This is about taking a time out. For those of you that have been overworking, overthinking, overbearing, hello, Brown Bear, right? If you've been suffocating a situation, this may be time to just take a step back, right? Take some time for yourself, ground your energy, get out in nature, do something for you, for your soul, to reinvigorate your energy with this candle. Next, we have Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. We just talked about those potholes, or sometimes Spirit has a divine plan and then our own plan. Trust those detours. This is card 16, and 16, that's the Tower in tarot. There could be unexpected changes that have happened for you. Absolutely. It's inevitable. Change is the only constant, right? So this is all about you trusting that those divine detours were in your highest good, that they're for the evolution of your soul here. So trust in them. But out of all of it here, this is really interesting. We see the Queen of Pentacles showing up in the near future. And one of your cards here with the Queen of Pentacles, you see the doe, the deer in the background. Your power animal is the deer spirit. And it says, bring a gentle touch. It's card 18. And when things feel emotional or turbulent, or you're not able to see clear waters ahead, right? This is about you staying compassionate, loving, and kind to yourself. Remember that Queen of Pentacles, she's tapped in. She has the awareness to tune into the spiritual world and bring it down to earth and manifest abundance as well. So bring a gentle touch to all that you do. Most importantly, you yourself, because we can be our own worst critics. We can be so hard and difficult on ourselves that can jeopardize and sabotage our success. But you are so worthy of it all, Sag. You absolutely are. Now, last but not least, we're going to get a message from the crystal spirits and see which crystal, gemstone, mineral, or fossil you can use in the month of June to help you towards your path of success. What do we have here for Sag? Ooh, one of my personal favorites, lapis lazuli here. So lapis is all about the throat chakra. It's about connecting to spirit as well. It can help through dreams. It can help with visualizations. It can help bring you clarity. So lapis here is all about spiritual truth, enlightenment, meditation, inner vision, and unity consciousness. And the prosperity message for you, Sagittarius, is this. We are one, unified in consciousness, always interconnected and always able to draw on the natural affluence we share. There's plenty to go around, which is what the universe wants you to remember, right? We're not going to feel left out in the cold. That's the challenge. The universe wants you to know that there's plenty. If you're feeling disconnected from the universe and its infinite abundance, you might find it difficult to recognize the prosperity that is yours and the opportunities available to you and dancing right before your eyes. Be still. Meditate and ask the universe to be with you and heal your sense of scarcity, allowing you to remember that you always have enough and you are enough. Like rubbing a crayon over a piece of paper to reveal a leaf hidden beneath it, you can trust that by having a conversation with the universe that you'll experience revelations and recognize what's been there all along. Your natural state is to feel the wealth inherent in the universe, created in a world lush with millions of species, beings all working together. Connect and remember, asking to be awakened out of spiritual amnesia. Woo! That's a powerful one. Yes, we have spiritual amnesia. We forget that abundance is our birthright. We forget how powerful we are. Sagittarius, when you come to this realization, which you are, the Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. When you remember who you are and what you're truly made of, which is divine source, and that you can tap into that unlimited, remember that infinity symbol, that infinite abundance, that's a game changer. Then your whole world shifts and you're able to tune into that spiritual side, manifest in the physical realm as well. So what a powerful reading here for you. If you've been going through some difficult challenges, know that you have a gift coming in, some spiritual or divine intervention and some major breakthroughs. This is all about possibility. It's about potentiality, but I feel more so than just it looming around here in the ether. You're bringing it down to the world, to this earthly realm, and get ready because there's big shifts changing in your outer world. Thank you so much for tuning in, Sag. I hope this reading resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to comment your power animals in the comment box below. And again, if you're vibing with this channel and you're loving it, feel free to hit that subscribe and bell button if you feel compelled. Thanks so much for being here. Lots of love and light.